A little over 10 years ago, I thought success looked like luxury cars, mansions, expensive things, and proving to the world that I made it. But the more money I started making, the less I felt like I needed to prove anything to anyone. So I sold my Mercedes and I bought a Kia. And this was one of the best decisions that I've ever made in a long time. And that was about 10 years ago, not because I hate luxury cars. I actually love cars. I love Rolls Royces, I love custom cars, I love old schools, I love beautiful engineering. But I realized something dangerous, and that's the things that you own can eventually start owning you. And at that stage of my life, I needed to focus more on my mission rather than flexing. And so that's one of the biggest traps is looking successful rather than actually being successful. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that most people are making. They're trying to look rich rather than become wealthy. And social media has made this way worse. People are financing their lifestyles that they can barely maintain just to create this illusion of success. But real wealth is quiet because money talks and wealth whispers. And the wealthiest people in the world are not constantly trying to prove themselves online. They're focused on building, creating, solving problems, scaling impact. That's where my mindset started shifting. And I realized that I was spending way too much mental energy maintaining this image instead of maximizing my mission. And if you were to think about Jeff Bezos, and back when he was starting Amazon, and he was about a multi-millionaire at that time. He drove a Honda Accord. So just be honest with me for a second. If that guy sparked a conversation with you and he was standing next to his car, would you judge him based on that if you didn't know who he was? So after coming up in the world and upgrading my status and meeting people and seeing how they live, and I just decided what's best for me right now at this point in time is to sell my car. And not because I was broke or because I suddenly stopped liking luxury. It was because I understood myself on a deeper level. And I know I'm passionate about cars. If I let myself fully dive into that world, it's going to be a huge distraction because once you enter that lifestyle, it's never enough. There's another upgrade, there's another modification, and then a new car comes out, another flex, another level. It just never ends. And suddenly your attention starts drifting away from what actually matters. So for me right now, what matters most is my business, my purpose, my book, How to Visualize Like a World Champion, helping people, sharing this message globally, creating impact. And that matters more to me than impressing strangers at a stoplight. So I've been doing this for the past 10 years. And because the real flex today is peace and it's focus. It's just waking up every day aligned with your mission instead of chasing validation. Because if you need things externally to feel successful internally, then it never is going to feel like enough. And it's never going to fill that void. And that's why there's so many people online that look successful, but they're empty in real life. Success became performative, but I realized something powerful. Success is a state. It's not a display. And once you genuinely feel abundant internally, you stop needing to prove that to anyone. It's a huge shift. And one of the things I talk about on this channel is Neville Goddard, because he talks a lot about identity and the law of assumption and becoming that person internally first. And one of the things that I realize is that a lot of people are trying to manifest symbols of success without becoming emotionally secure first, because they think that the car will finally make them feel important. But external things are just a temporary solution for that. It's not going to solve that internal insecurity. That's why a lot of people keep upgrading endlessly and they still feel unhappy, because the issue was never the car, it was the identity. And once I started focusing more on my purpose, my contribution, my impact, the alignment, my priorities changed naturally, not forcefully, but naturally. And that's what actually matters to me. And at the end of your life, nobody's gonna care about what badge was on your car. They're gonna care about how you made them feel. They're gonna care about what you created, how you helped people, what you left behind. And that is my focus. That's been my focus for the last 10 years. And it really has transformed my life. And getting this message out to people, helping people break free from limitations mentally, financially, spiritually, that matters indefinitely more to me right now than what I'm driving and what I'm trying to portray to the world. And ironically, I mean, the less I became obsessed with looking successful, the more grounded and successful I actually started feeling. So no, driving a Kia doesn't make me less ambitious. If anything, it made me more focused. And later on, absolutely. I mean, I love luxury cars. I mean, I was checking out some Rolls Royces last week. And so, maybe I'll get back into it. But right now, my attention is too valuable. And I'd rather invest my energy into building my future rather than maintaining an image. So if this video spoke to you and you're tired of chasing external success while feeling mentally scattered, overwhelmed, or financially stuck internally, I opened up a few free one-on-one strategy sessions. Just click the link in the description or in the pinned comment in this video, and we'll uncover what's blocking you from the next level financially, mentally, spiritually. Is it relationships, consistency? So you can finally move with clarity, focus, and purpose. So go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you haven't done that already. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.